G'day, I'm Colin Dangard, and now we're going to talk about the mysteries of awling on a traditional Australian saddle. 300 years ago this was an English saddle. The underside of that saddle was leather, because the man who owned the castle, he could afford to have a resident saddle maker in the basement replacing that leather after each hunt season. But the Australians got hold of that English saddle, put knee pads on it called poleys, and turned it into what is basically a big English saddle. But they used wool serge here, so you don't have to remove it to manipulate the serge. And I'm going to show you how to do that. It's very easy. And I'll tell you why we have to do it. Here's this mare here who's got quite a wither, wasted away there a little. So I don't like the way that's down like that. It's too much. The back is up here a little, and I want to fill this up. So I want the saddle sitting at that level, and the way I can do that is awl it. Get the stuffing coming forward, and I'll show you how to do that. Let's go upstairs. So here we have the saddle now on the workbench. All you need to awl is an awl. This is made from a screwdriver, just ground down so it's a sharp point. You can go to some very expensive foreign companies and buy an awl for $89. I like to make mine for $2. It takes about 10 minutes. The idea is you insert the awl into the stuffing. You can't break this, because this is wool serge. You put a sharp point in it like that, it doesn't break anything. If you put it in and you hear a snap or a pop, you are breaking thread. So this is not sharp enough then. So you take pressure with this little pinky here and you guide the awl like that. So you put it in, you start at the leading edge here, like this. That's the action. And what I'm doing is putting it in there and hooking up the stuffing, which is wool serge in this case. This is a very old saddle, was not worth saving, but I kept it here for just a demonstration purposes. Much of the leather is gone in the saddle, but amazingly the wool serge after 12 years is still in good shape, but the rest of the leather is no good because the person didn't oil it. We'll be talking about that later. Okay, so here we got our awl. We're going to put it in there starting at the leading edge. You're putting it in and hooking it, being careful to take the pressure there so you're not breaking the serge. Goes like that. And just keep hooking it up like this, and now what you're doing is causing the stuffing to migrate and go forward. Doesn't take too long at all. And on these old stuffed panel saddles, it's a bit like owning a Jaguar. You go up 2,000 feet and you've got to readjust it. Well, the more you ride this, the more you have to readjust it. But it's a little bit of maintenance. Maybe it takes you 15 minutes, maybe it's only 10. And the nice thing about awling is if you've got a horse that's more down on one side than the other, which is pretty common by the way, you can build up just one side that he's down on, and you can actually balance your saddle on the horse, much like you'd balance a boat. So there we go, there's the awl. And I'm moving forward here. It's very easy to do, it's just whistling and walking, think a happy tune, away you go, away you go. And you're getting back into here, but we are hooking that up and making that really building up that area. Now, I've been working on this in real time, and I'd say probably 3 minutes. So now we're going to take a look at what I've achieved in just 3 minutes. I'll turn it around and look at it from the front. Do you see a difference already? How much that has come up compared with this? And what we have done is put the stuffing forward. So, I'm just going to get on the other side now and do similarly to the other side. There we go again. Singing a happy song, da 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 da. There you go. You can poke this all day long, it doesn't worry it. The only thing that'll worry it is if you let the serge take the strain on this here. Take it on your finger there. Because there is a real danger of this, you can stick yourself. Believe me, I've done that. So, there they go. Change your pattern of your awl now, and cause with this hand to cause the migration to go a little bit more smoothly. The beautiful thing about this is you can actually do a tremendous amount to fit, to go from a wide horse fit to a narrow horse fit. There's a lot you can do with just awling, and it's very simple. With the old way, this was an English saddle 300 years ago. That was leather. You couldn't do that with leather. You had to pull the whole saddle down, which is a pain in the neck, as I said, unless you own the castle. It was somebody else's pain in the neck. So there we go. Now, I've awled enough to fit that horse that we tried it on. That's all I've been working here. 10 minutes, 8 minutes, I don't know. But that's good. So we're going to put it on that horse and see now. Follow us. G'day. Awling. Well, here's this old discarded saddle that we've awled. We had it on the horse before, and as you notice, it was the leading edge of it was sticking into here, which I didn't much like. We needed to lift the edge of the end of the saddle, so we've awled up the front. Now look at that difference. See that? We're clear here. This is not sticking into there now. It's up an inch. Lots of clearance here. Saddle is now sitting more level. If you come around here and look at it, it's sitting more level. The rider's going to be in the back of the seat because he can't be in the front, because now you're sitting down in it, and the saddle is being re-awled. And if you did that every 6 months or so, you'd be in great shape. There's the mystery of awling. I'm Colin Dangard.